The first game day of the Women's Euros is over, and oh my goodness, do I have thoughts. So we had two games today, and first up was Iceland versus Finland. The game finished 1-0 to Finland, and I'll be honest, I thought it was just going to end 0-0. It wasn't what I predicted, but after watching the first 15-20 minutes, I did not think that deadlock was going to be broken. Both sides were quite solid defensively and not doing much in the final third, and we've seen how that goes. That tends to only go one way. I'd say Iceland did start as the stronger team, ever so slightly. Then their captain Gladys Viggorsdottir is forced off due to an injury at half-time, and then they go down to 10 men. And Finland did not waste any time capitalising on this. Straight away, they're playing really fast, really aggressive football. And one of my new favourite players in the whole of Europe, Katarina Kosala, finally finds the back of the net with an absolute screamer of a goal, and it's 1-0 to Finland. Iceland did have a few really good counter-attacks towards the end of the game, but they just could not make their way back. Now, Switzerland-Norway, on the other hand, had all the drama you could ever possibly want in a tournament game, especially in a group stage. I was on the edge of my seat, I loved it. The home nation, in front of a crowd of over 34,000, had the most amazing stuff. We've got an early goal from Nadine Reeson. They've got Norway's backline making mistakes, constantly putting them on the back foot, and you're thinking, this is the start of a fairy tale tournament for the host. They're sticking to the game plan so beautifully. They're marking some of Norway's strongest players in Ada Hegerberg, Karen Graham Hansen, and Fridolin Nelson-Warner completely out of the game. They are nowhere to be seen. Man City's new signing, youngster Eman Benet, is showing everyone exactly why she's one of the highest rated youngsters in Europe. And then there's a corner for Norway. Nobody is marking the aerial queen that is Ada Hegerberg, and we've seen this film before. It's 1-1. A sad goal for Switzerland to concede. Nobody was marking her, nobody was tracking her run, and they all just look so deflated because they put up such a good performance. And then Norway get their second only 4 minutes later, and it was an own goal. I think this was actually one of the only times in the game that I recalled, anyway, seeing Switzerland's backline lose shape. And whilst it was rare, a player like Karen Graham Hansen is going to capitalise on that. She's way too smart of a player to not expose that and then force some mistakes. And then it gets even crazier. 10 minutes later, there was a handball with Switzerland's box, and Norway have a penalty. And what is even crazier? Ada Hegerberg sends it wide. And then literally in the next play, Switzerland are awarded a penalty, or so they thought. It ended up getting overturned, which I'm not sure if I agree with. I haven't seen VAR, they don't come for me. The game finished 2-1 to Norway, and while I feel like it doesn't reflect the performance that Switzerland had in the game, that's football, and that's what I love about tournament football. Today's got me so much more excited for the rest of the tournament. I want such an adrenaline high. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep. I just need to get out to Switzerland. 3 days, and I will be there. Let me know your highlight of the day, because there was so much going on.